Hello, my name is Molly Hamilton, and I chose to do my presentation on how members of the LGBTQ community and allies are more likely to be progressive and to have unprejudiced attitudes than people who are not part of the LGBTQ community and also not allies. First, I want to start by stating that the LGBTQ community includes everyone who is not cisgender and heterosexual. The plus in LGBTQ is there to show that there are many sexual orientations and genders involved, but there are too many to fit in the name. This means that it not only includes gay men, lesbians, and bisexual people, but also pansexual and polysexual people, plus a lot more. There are also many more genders than just man and woman, such as gender fluid and agender. Being an ally simply means you support people in the LGBTQ community and stand with them in matters affecting them, such as child adoption and sex-affirming surgery. Members of the LGBTQ community and the people that support them come from all different age groups, ethnicities, religions, and socioeconomic classes. They are obviously going to be supportive of justice and equality for the LGBTQ community. However, I've noticed that they are also likely to support movements such as Black Lives Matter and Stop Asian Hate, and to be feminists. This shows that not only do they support justice and equality for themselves, but they also support it for the other groups of people that are extremely oppressed in the United States. They back them up on important matters, attend rallies and marches, and speak up for them on social media and in real life if they are not there to do so themselves. Obviously, this does not include everyone in the LGBTQ community and their allies because it is impossible to speak for an entire group. But from what I have seen, the majority of them do what they can to support all human rights. Furthermore, they are also very accepting of everyone who comes out. As I said before, people in the LGBTQ community and their allies have so many different backgrounds, but every time someone comes out as part of the community, everyone else is always so excited and encouraging of them. This is something that you don't see a lot in other groups, because many opinions can be based off of racism, sexism, ageism, and or classism. This happens in so many other organizations and groups. People can often be turned away for things that they can't control. But with the LGBTQ community, everyone is welcomed, no matter where they come from. They see everyone as a person instead of as a stereotype. The image on the bottom is of Elliot Page. This was their first appearance on a red carpet after coming out as transgender in late 2020. The amount of support I saw for him when he came out was phenomenal. It shows that people will welcome anyone to the community, no matter when they come out. I'm not exactly sure why this specific community is so open and supportive of almost everyone. It could be because so many people in the LGBTQ community grew up being oppressed by society and sometimes their own families. Many have been kicked out of their homes. They've been told they aren't allowed to adopt children. They've been told that they are sinners for being themselves and loving whomever they choose to love. They've been denied basic rights to things that wouldn't even be questioned if they were straight and cisgender. And they've been stared at by disapproving parents who think that being anything other than an innocent heterosexual couple is inappropriate for children. I feel that this could contribute to the fact that they stand up for everyone's rights as humans, not just their own. They know what it's like to be looked down on and told to be quiet when speaking up for themselves, and when they see others going through the same thing, they want to help them. I decided to do my presentation on this because I have noticed it happening in so many different situations, online and in real life. And while I acknowledge that the LGBTQ community has its own issues just like any other, I still believe it is one of the most open-minded communities out there. This topic is relevant to social psychology because it analyzes how one group of people treats other people inside and outside of their group. It still amazes me how we have so much hate in the world today, but maybe the LGBTQ plus community, their allies, and others like them will be able to change things. Hopefully, we can all stand united one day in the future when everyone's basic human rights and needs are fulfilled. Here is a list of the sources for the images I used throughout this PowerPoint.